Without any doubt, the best way you can follow when you are given an academic assignment is to plan ahead, and gradually write it over the entire period of time you're given to perform the task. It is especially true for large research papers that take a while to collect all the information needed when working on them. However, it isn't always possible to do within the short deadlines. Sometimes, you have too much other work to pay attention to in your research paper. Sometimes, you may lose an almost complete assignment because of a computer crash. That's why don't forget to create a backup version to avoid such cases. Sometimes, you simply procrastinate until the very last minute. Reasons don't matter. What matters is that you have a single day to complete your college assignment, and not a single idea on how to do it. If this is the kind of predicament you find yourself in, this video is for you. So, what you should look into while writing a research paper in one day? Let's go to the video and dig those special tips. Writing an essay in one day is by no means easy or enjoyable, especially if your school has strict requirements, yet it can be done. However, the situation you are in requires special methods, and it is not enough to just know how to write an essay in general. You have to properly prepare and organize your work strategically. Here are some things you should take care of. Yes, you've got yourself into an unpleasant situation, and will have to mobilize all your resources to successfully deal with it. However, you are neither the first nor the last student who has to write an essay in one day. Most of those who actually try to do the job, instead of running around in panic, manage to pull it off. You can do it if you adopt the right mindset. Ask yourself, how much time can you realistically dedicate to writing an essay? When exactly is a submission date? What other assignments will you have to complete today? How long do you intend to sleep? And so on. All these questions will help you realize exactly how much time you have. Maybe, you'll find an extra hour just to rest. There are a lot of stages you need to pass through while writing an academic paper: information collection, reading the sources and making notes, organizing your notes, planning your essay, determining your thesis statement, writing per se, formatting, proofreading, etc. This way, you will know if you are lagging behind and have to work faster. Turn off your phone and all the notifications you receive. If you live not alone, tell those around you that you are not to be bothered for the entire day today. Ask them to talk as little as possible to you, even if you address them. You may be tempted to take a break and go chat with someone halfway through, so take measures beforehand. Use a tool like LeechBlock to block all the websites that may ruin your concentration, where you will find yourself wandering off to check social networks when you get tired and bored. Besides, take into consideration tips on how to avoid study distractions. The prolonged work brings diminishing returns, as you get more and more tired. Research-tested benefits of breaks prove this fact. You can alleviate this effect by resting a little bit every now and then. Take a break of at least 5 minutes every 45 minutes or so. Don't go chatting with someone, as you risk to spend too much time doing it. Instead, do some quick physical exercises, drink a cup of water, and get back to work. If you find yourself incapable of concentrating in your usual workspace, try going somewhere else. Some students write better in libraries or in coffee shops. If you see such an environment more helpful, try it out. Additionally, you can find someone who could give you some ideas for writing. Good hydration is instrumental for clear thinking, and food will maintain your energy levels that will certainly be drained before you are done with your paper. This means that you should stock up on water, not soda, and some healthy snacks to keep you going while you are working. Homework provides students with necessary practice in writing, thinking, reading, and problem solving. Doing homework in time is very important, since it will show your professor that you are a serious student who is interested in the subject. If you perform all your tasks on time, this will result in good grades. In case you will have bad test results, you can fail the class. Performing all assignments in time will help you to learn how to properly manage your time. Also, you should note that doing your homework in time will help you to build a sense of responsibility and stay focused. Do not ignore performing homework tasks, since it gives your brain a chance to continue learning and find more interesting information that will help you during classes, or even in your future career. Those students understand that they should perform their tasks in time, they may simply forget about one of them as they are overloaded with tons of different assignments. Sometimes, there are also such situations when students are really frustrated. It occurs when they have to do their homework as well as go to work, or maybe they feel sick or have some family troubles. We are all humans and we don't know what to expect from tomorrow, in what situation we may find ourselves. This is a usual practice of the educational process to give homework to students on a day-to-day basis. Does this strategy give results? Here are some reasonable arguments about the importance of homework. In fact, there is something hidden in our nature that pushes us to homework. Not depending on the age or social status, we complete different assignments in order to polish some skills. Do not get deluded that only students ought to deal with home assignments. Even mature people, for example, singers or actors, need to do repetitious things to learn and develop in the professional sphere. There is no surprise that tutees regularly get something to do at home. A teacher is in charge of finding the most appropriate pieces of work and deciding on the frequency of the practice. Here is controversy. The majority of undergraduates witness suffering from the great amount of material to be covered in time after classes. The others claim they truly derive pleasure from completing homework and admit how advantageous it is for them. So, is homework an effective method for students' development? First of all, we should clearly understand the essence of the collocation daily homework. It means a particular amount of work to be completed by a student on his or her own, to deepen the knowledge of a topic. It is worth mentioning that homework is vital not only in terms of learning. It also gives a possibility to get mature by taking the responsibility. One of the features of homework that definitely works for this is the presence of deadlines, which means you should submit a paper within the given amount of time. If not, a student will be punished by various means, for example, by lower points, additional tasks, etc. That is why there is motivation to plan the work and accomplish it on time. What is more, we can also count to benefits of homework that it teaches to sort out priorities and, accordingly, devote time to the most crucial tasks. For sure, it never happens that you need to work on just one paper at a time. More often, you have a couple of deadlines, especially when the end of a semester is about to come. The best solution here will be to schedule your time and be attentive to the deadlines, so that you do not miss anything out. Some people are so gifted that they grasp all the necessary information during a lecture, some even do not write any notes. But this is just the minority. Most students forget what was discussed at a class the next day. The home task helps to recall and revise. There is research on the human perception that brings in the data that during listening we can memorize only up to 20% of the presented information. The rest 80% could be gained with the help of processing information on your own, due to the reading activity, exercising, etc. Therefore, we come to a conclusion: homework takes its rightful place among the most helpful educational practices. It is oriented at encouraging awareness and understanding among learners. Refreshing something that you have heard in a class will serve for collective information to your long-term memory storage. Then, before an exam, there will be no need to cram everything in a night. This is a real chance to pass exams successfully, not applying much effort. So, follow these tips and write the paper well. Don't be panic. Just do it with a clear mindset. If you got any help to write your research paper by looking this video, please give a thumbs up to the video. Don't forget to share this among your friends. Subscribe our channel and join with us. Thanks for watching.